So this is the inside of the van. Oh my goodness, I haven't been live in a while, so jeez, that's the background. Oh, it's a light. What's this for? Uh, I'm trying to fix the rotation. And I think, nope, that ain't it. No, I might have to turn it to upright because, let's see, rotation is locked. Rotate device back. Wow, okay. I don't know why it's locked. Oop. This is crazy. I'm trying to sit it on the tripod. And, okay, so, I gotta figure out the way to prop this up. So, this is the van. And right now I need to drill out another hole for the water connection. So right here's the for the power. And then here's the water, the connection. I just kind of rigged up myself. This is a little swivel thing. Actually, this is in pieces. So you just take this off. So this is a shut-off valve. And that I bought separately. This piece here I bought separately, and it swivels around, so it just looks just like this. And then this hose was separate, and then this part came with this. So then I just did this, and then this here, because this is basically going to be a faucet. So I got some of the pieces. The one I did get, I got already. It doesn't fit. It's too small. So I had another one coming, but I'm thinking it's most likely going to be too small as well. So just tighten that, turn that around, and then this will work like this, right? And then here is the connection to hook up that I'm going to put on the van. But I think I'm going to drill out the hole on the inside here just to be sure that I'm not going too low or whatever. It's just going to be a small. The electric one was a little bigger. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's kind of dark in here right now. But this one's going to be a little smaller. And so, yeah. And then I'm going to just pop that in, seal around it, and voila, it's done. So we'll see how it goes. I need to fix y'all on a tripod or something, prop you up on something. So let me work with this tripod. Okay, got the tripod together. All right, so now y'all be able to sit up. And I'll show y'all the outside of the connection. I don't think too many people are doing like camping hookups on their van. I might be the first. I might be. But I just kind of thought of that instead of just using the resources that you pretty much put on inside, like the water reserve, which I haven't gotten yet. But oh, and this is my generator. It's what is this brand? Gold Zero. That's the brand. And it came with a solar panel, but I doubt if I'll be using the solar panel. That's the kind of point of this, the connection. So wherever I stop, I could just plug it up and then I'll power up that way. So here's I put this in myself. I got this piece from Amazon too, as well as the water connection. And so I think I'm gonna probably do the drill out on the inside, as it's not that big of a deal. If you do it on the inside, outside, I don't think it really matters. You're just putting the hole there. And then I got this stuff for installation on the floor. I need to staple it down. And then also for flooring, I got a rug, but then I opted out of the rug, so I'll just use it for something else. Let me put y'all this way because there's a window right there, so there's a little bit of a glare. So I'm going to use this, which is basically like the flooring that people use in their home gyms or the gym period. So I got 2 of these. It should be enough to put in here. If not, I'll just have to get some more. No big deal. So we're going to do this drill out. We're going to see how this goes. I should have enough juice. For those coming in, I've kind of switched things up. If you watched some of my old videos, I was working on a shed to tiny home conversion. That's no more. So now we're doing a van build out. So sorry if some of you guys were looking forward to the finished product of that. Things happen, so that's no more. All right, so let me see where I'm gonna do this at. And I might be moving you guys around just a tiny bit, but it's okay. You want to see everything, right? All right. Please be careful with this when y'all do drill outs and stuff. Sparks be flying and it just be a whole mess. I almost burnt myself up. All right, so I already got like these little padding things up here. And let's see. Kind of wanted to bring it up a little higher. So this is no big deal. I'll just put another one. I want it to kind of line up with the other one. It doesn't have to be precise, but I do want it to kind of line up with the other one so it's not looking crazy. Let's see. Probably right about here. I don't want the water, I don't want the water connection too close to where the power stuff is going to be. I don't want it to get ruined, so that's why I'm putting it a little further down instead of having it close, because this is going to be where the power is going to be. And then I guess I put the sink over here somewhere or right in the middle, and then that way the cord would stretch this way out of the way of the whole power source. So let's just see. And I'm not a professional, just FYI. The metal was hitting me and everything. I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like. So I just need to get something to knock that out. It's gonna be hot. All right, so we're gonna go out on the outside and see. It's a little hard to maneuver around. All right. Let's see if it's still, so this is what it looks like on the outside. I need to get some pliers. Let me get some pliers or something. not real perfect, but I mean, it doesn't need to be. So let's get the little fragments and stuff. All right, so where's that piece? Now, it appears to be just a tad bit too wide, but it's okay, because we're gonna seal it. So, I'm gonna move y'all back, because I gotta screw the outside now. What did I do with the screws? Now I gotta figure out what I did with the screws to this. Hopefully these screws are better than the last ones. When I did the electric outlet, those screws really sucked, and it took a long time for me to put that in, and I just had to use some extra screws that I had. So it was very disappointing. I was doing all kinds of stuff, using all my different power tools and everything to try to drill this out, or screw it in. Let's see, take this off. I don't think it's gonna let me. Now it should, if the screws are good, it should go right through, no problem. Looks like it's gonna be one of those deals. Yep. Shitty, just like those other ones. That should have went right through. And then the screw is even bending. All right, so let me find some of the screws. Charlotte. Come on, Charlotte. Charlotte, come on. I keep a bunch of extra screws, so luckily I do. All right, let's try this one and see if this one works. Let's see if I have more. All right, that's two. I don't know why they put little crappy screws in these kits. Like, this keeps soft. Like me. Really? Shirley, get out of the way. Oh my goodness. It is hot. Okay. I swear. This stuff be making me mad sometimes. Like, there's something going on with my drill. Look at this, no wonder. It's crooked. I don't get nothing done with a crooked bit. Oh, come on. What in the holy hell? Okay, there we go. See, y'all see these? I swear. This be the thing. I'm gonna have this turns around. See, I already kind of marked the line where I wanted it, but I wasn't sure what was on the other side. It was going to be blocking it, so that's why I just drilled it out on the inside. And this is the process I went through even doing that one. These must be the same kind of screws. Oh, wait. I think it's going through. Okay, see? I just needed to be patient. I just needed to be patient. And apply a little more pressure. Charlotte, sit down. Your chain jingling. Okay. I literally put all my weight on it to try to push it through there. Oh my God, I'm exhausted already. I need a fan, because Jesus. This is ridiculous. Oops. Where'd it go? Charlotte, help me find it. Is one beneath the van? Jeez. I think I'm gonna have to get another one. That one's lost. Dang it. That sucks. Just like the one. This is it. If not, I'm gonna have to look for that other one. Strip the screw lever. You know what? Stripping my bit, so I'm gonna get a screwdriver and try to do the rest manually. I don't know what it's called. Maybe it's stuff on here right now, that insulation. Yeah, it's not. This is really odd. Why isn't it? I think it's going to tighten it up. It's crazy. maybe I have to put the other thing behind it or something. I don't know. No, that's not working. So the other one did that too. It got a certain point to a certain point, and then it wouldn't go in any further. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this one out, because if we strip it, then that's gonna be an issue. It's gonna be a huge issue. Okay, so that was one of the screws that came with the little kit that we used. Okay. So voila, there it is. It's not hard. It really isn't. And then put this on here. And then on the inside, we're gonna go look on the inside, see what it looks like. And then put this little bit on too. Okay. So that's what it looks like on the inside. Jeez, I'm kind of like. So what we're gonna do is seal around it, so you can see that gap. And we're gonna seal around that. And seal around that stuff. So now we have a water and electric hookup for camping. I don't think is this okay. Hold on. Because I'm gonna give you guys an idea of what I'm doing here. In case other people want to try it. It's very simple. Van lifers can make things much easier for his resources, electric and water, if they do add these two things to their vans. So I might get a longer hose for this, but I'm just showing you guys a little demonstration of what I'm trying to create here. I don't know why this is not going on. Okay, there is it, because it was fitting before. Wait a minute. Because this piece was on there. Y'all seen it all earlier when it was all hooked up, so I don't know what the hell's going on right now. Okay. Is it this way? No, it's this way. It's always this way. Why it's not going on here. I don't think I'm missing anything. Anyway, so I don't know why that's not going on, but this is the idea. So the sink will probably be somewhere right here over the wheel well. I think that's what they call it. And put that right here. And the water source here, not over here where the electric will be connected. And plus, I think that my what I'm gonna do is I'll pretty much keep my generator kind of stationary in this area. So there wasn't going to be any room for me to put 5-gallon tanks or anything like that. So I have to move it somewhere else, and I can't put it here because of the wheel well. But I am, instead of using tanks, I think I might use the 5-gallon bags instead, because you could collapse them down or whatever and kind of store them a little better versus the plastic tanks. So the water bags will probably be in this area. I'm going to put a bed here and shoot, because the bed is going to be a queen size, but I think I might have to cut some of the frame down or something. Maybe I'll figure out something, but I would need to have storage underneath here. So it's going to be up high. It'll probably come up to here, up to the window maybe. I don't know, but you get the gist with the water thing here. And then I pretty much made my own faucet with a shut off valve and these little connecting things. And let me show y'all what I was talking about for is this connection and stuff. So this is like a little swivel thing. So this will, you see how it turns and stuff. So, and this is a separate piece, a whole separate piece. And this is a separate piece. This is the shut off valve. So this will be basically how you turn it on. Hopefully it works, because I just kind of thought of connecting all these little pieces off the top of my head. I haven't seen anybody else do this. So shut off valve, this little thing, this swivels, because that's the whole point of the little ball. So they swivel. And then the hose, I don't know if I'm going to stick with this, or I might use like one of those scrunchy type hoses, because that's easier to store versus a garden hose. And I think the smallest one I could get is about 15 feet, I think. I just need something real small. 15 feet is a lot, but if that's the smallest that I can get it, the shortest, then I mean, we'll have to figure something out. Maybe cut it off, and then reconnect another nozzle to it or something like that to, you know. But I'm not sure if I could do it with the little scrunchie. With the garden hose, you can cut it and then put another little nozzle thing on there. But yeah, so that's the idea here. And now this is in, and what the heck? I don't understand. Oh, okay, this is what I did. Okay, so this is what I did. I don't know why the hose wasn't fitting on the one that's already there, but okay. Hopefully y'all can see that, because it looks like it's really dark. And I should have turned on a light or something in here. But anyway, so this, ooh, that scared the hell out of me. So let's see now what's going on. There we go. I don't need to tighten it too much because I still have to work around here. And then this is how it's going to be. I'm going to have this pretty much right here or something. And then that's pretty much you see that? I hope y'all can see that. Let me get some light going in here, because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Let me get some light going on here, so y'all can really see, because I'm showing y'all all this crap in the dark, and that doesn't make sense. Ah! Sorry. But, okay. Let me use the light from my phone so y'all can see the hookup. All right. So now y'all can see. There it goes. There it goes. So this is the hookup. So right here. And then this is going to be pretty much like this, some type of way. I haven't figured out exactly how I'm going to put it up here so it'll just stay. So this window doesn't open. So I can figure out something so that this will be here. Just sit right here. So I have a little metal piece right here. So I guess what I might be able to do is drill some holes into this right here. Maybe drill 2 holes there and zip tie it up there. I don't know if that'll work or not, but it just needs to be kind of stationary right there, because I'm gonna put something right here. And for is like the kitchen setup, I'm gonna put a counter. So I'm gonna measure this out, which will probably, the counter will probably be from right here to maybe stopping right here somewhere, or right here to this line or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. I'm just kind of just going with the flow or whatever the hell I think of off the top of my head. That's what I'm doing. It seems to have worked so far. It worked for the tiny, so I don't see why it wouldn't work for the van. And like I said, I did this hookup myself. I basically created a faucet. Oh, speaking of a faucet, let me show y'all the little bits, the parts that I got, that I call myself. I was gonna hook onto that, as an extension, but the one that I got is too small. So I got a whole lot of crap in here, so let me find it. Oh my gosh. Like, I be moving stuff around and I don't know what the heck I do with it. Okay. Oh, and another thing that I want to put you guys onto, in case you don't know. My van. Okay, so I was having issues with it working in here. Like, you see how I have these doors open? Okay, so with these older vehicles, I guess, maybe I shouldn't apply that to all. But with my van, if there's any doors or anything left open, then they drains the battery. So that's a problem. I have a jump pack and everything, Amazon. But just think, if you're camping somewhere or whatever and you want to just sit with the doors open, that's going to be an issue, because the battery is going to drain, and that's going to be the end of that. And then I have to do the constant, and it's a brand new battery. It's literally a brand new battery. The battery is not even a month old. So what I got was this. You know what? I'm on, because I actually got two of them. Now, I didn't need two, but I got two, because it's just some in my brain. That's just how I operate. I don't know why. Can't explain to you why. But let me just show it to you from here. So this little component right here is a disconnect. So you see, I have my doors open. I can have my doors open because with this thing, it just shuts the battery down. There's no power going to anything, nothing. So that makes it convenient for me to be able to work in here without worrying about draining my battery because of the consistent running lights on the inside. Oh, let me close this up. Now, don't let me see some of y'all. Y'all gonna be hooking up doing your water and electric hookup and stuff, and y'all, you better give me some credit. So, water hookup here. I gotta figure out a way to tighten this up, because that's just crazy. And then the electric. And then I still gotta find that little faucet thing that I was just telling you about. Oh, here it is. I bought a bunch of shit. So here's because the kit that I bought basically came with 2 shut-off valves, but I didn't need 2, but I got 2. Because again, my brain works. Get 2 of everything. I don't fucking know why. I don't know why. Don't ask why. So here's this little flexi water. It's like a little sprayer, but this is too small. And it won't work on this one, but I have another one coming. But even if the other one doesn't work, it's fine. It's completely fine. Oh, and here's the other little piece I was just telling you about. All this stuff came from Amazon. And this is right here. It makes it so you can turn it and all that stuff. So 2 different pieces. And if you want to know what this is it's called a 90-degree hose swivel elbow. That's what it's called. Come on, focus, dong it. So if you need to screenshot it, please do. Okay. So that's that. And then this blue piece don't work. I'm not worried about it because it was only a couple of dollars, or was it $1 and something? You know, Amazon be having like the little haul section, so you can get stuff literally for a couple of bucks. And that's what I did. And then this piece here, the shut-off valve. So that's all that is. It's just the shut-off valve. It's basically I'm going to make it like into a faucet because it's going to be like this. And then the switch right there. And I'm not worried about having hot water and all that stuff. Speaking of, let's see what I did with that. So for hot water, let me see what I did with it. Look on it. Is this it? What the heck is this? So this is my toolbox, y'all. I got a shitload of tools. This is my toolbox. All the drawers are full. So when I was doing the tiny, I got crazy with buying all kind of tools and things, and yeah, so I have everything I could possibly need to build stuff. All right, is this it? Hopefully it is. What the heck is this? I bet you this is not it. And I got 2 of them, so where's the other box? Did I put it all in one? Huh. So, I got this. And all you do is just put this inside of, I don't know about putting it in a thing of plastic because this heats up. You might want to use tin or something like that. But anyway, this heats up water, so you just plug it up and it heats up water. They said you could put it in your cup of coffee. I see where it has the little hook right there, so you could put it on the side and just heat your stuff up. So this will be a heat source to heat up water. Then again, I don't use this. You could always boil water and stuff like that to heat up water. But this is going to be to heat up water. And I have 2 of them. So with this thing, I got this from an auction site. And they have 3 locations and shit. Nellis, it's called Nellis Auction. So you just download the app or whatever, Nellis Auction. So I have 2 of these. Again, my brain tells me to get 2 of everything. 2 of everything. Get one, get another one. Okay. And then y'all remember the hot water heater and stuff that I had. I actually took a little piece off of that for my, to hook up that little hose. So again, like the disconnect switch, like I was just telling you, I bought 2 of them. So this one's brand new. This one's brand new. I haven't even opened it. Oh, and this is also another power. I got this from the auction site. Another power source. So I'm thinking about maybe putting this on the other side. But this one don't have a cord. So I'll have to buy a cord and connect the wires and everything to it. Yeah, so that's that. And that's that with the water thing. And I need to staple this down so that I could put my my other things. I need to open this door and probably staple the back. So I need to get my staple gun together. Get that together so that I can start stapling that installation there. So apparently I already had a staple gun, which I should have known, and I ended up buying another one. Again, my brain telling me I need 2 things, everything. Don't know why. So now I have 2. But this one has more staples. So I'm gonna have to staple this installation down because this is what I'm using. And then I got board underneath. There's no board here because there's actually a seat goes there. So I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the seat out or put it back in from time to time when needed. But the rest of this is going to have this installation stuff or whatever. And then I need to do finish the top because this is tin. And as you can see, it's not very thick. So when it gets hot, this is going to heat up like a damn tuna can or whatever. I don't know what the heck. Is there any staples already in here? How do you use this damn thing? Y'all, I have no idea what the hell. Okay. That's it? That's how you load this up? I know you fucking lying. I know you lying. Y'all see that? That's how many staples you put in here? I'm upset. Even in a regular staple, you could put more staples in here than this. That's ridiculous. That is utterly ridiculous. No, those not the ones I need. Let's see these. So yeah, you guys should get the kill that disconnect for your battery on your van, especially if the lights are constantly running and nothing really powers all the way down in your van, especially for people that have older vans. Mine's is a 95. So even though when it's off, the vehicle is shut off, these damn lights are still running. And they drain the shit out of my battery. They literally drain the shit out of my battery. So disconnect. Oh yeah, I forgot to show y'all the hold on. Normally they're about $30. But from the auction site that I got mine's, I paid a few bucks for mine's. And I got two. So this is, and then they give you two remotes. You get two remotes. So not bad. I actually paid $5 for one, $6 for the other one. And this thing is like 30 something dollars from what I understand. Why I need two, I don't know. I don't know. But I have two. I figured what the hell. It was there. And it was going for cheap. So, oh, wait a minute. I think this was the little thing that is supposed to just peel off. Let me see. I think you're supposed to sit this. Yep, it sticks. So I gotta find the other one. I highly recommend you getting that if you have an older van and you have issues with battery drainage. So just get one of these. You have the doors and stuff open, and so don't drain your battery. Shut everything down, and then you don't worry about it. Then when you're ready to leave or whatever, you power it on. You click on the remote, and then it'll start up. Hold on one second. All right. So, Where was I? Oh yeah, staples. All right, so let's see if this works. Or maybe you can put more than just. This does not fit in there. What in the hell is going on? Let's see. All right, we'll just see. We'll see what this does. What the heck? Oh. This is starting to piss me off. Okay, there we go. Oh, maybe you're not supposed to put that much in there. Okay. All right. Okay, let's just see. What the heck? Oh. Duh. Oh shit, it do work. It works. I had the little handle thing on there. That's why it didn't click. But it works. So I need. Why is it hot? That's crazy. Okay. I ain't never. I told you guys I have another one of these, and I ain't never used it. I didn't have to. So I need to like. For the back here, I need to like fold the insulation down across the board and cover that up because I don't like the what the hell am I trying to say? The board being exposed back there. So I want to cover it up. So Charlotte, because Dora the Explorer likes to go run around in the neighborhood, so I gotta secure her somewhere. Hold on 1 second. Show y'all everything since I'm on here, and I know it's been a while since I post little stuff, but I haven't really been on this channel that much since the whole move and everything. So I also got this from the auction site too, and this is a cooker. One of them. So it takes the little butane and then the cooktop. You just flip that over, and this is what it looks like. Can y'all see that? Yeah, that's what it looks like. That's another thing that I got from the auction site. That was just a few bucks. Now, as you know, if you're familiar with these, it just costs, these things cost about anywhere from what, like $24 to like 30 something, depending on, I guess, how fancy and the brand or whatever the situation may be. And then it came with this case too. So you could just get the little cans of butane. They look like spray cans. And then there's the little carrying case. Yep, that's another thing I got. I got a whole bunch of stuff. But I'm trying to do stuff on a budget. Really on a budget. I'm gonna open the door. Charlotte. Charlotte. Okay, there you are. So I'm trying to do stuff on a budget. And yeah. So let me. So I'm gonna sit you guys right there. To them. I don't know why it looks fuzzy like that. It's crazy. So this is what I was talking about. This right here. So I don't want the wood, because you can see there's wood. I don't want all that exposed. So I'm gonna staple this down. I'm gonna staple that down, and then all this up here. Oh, since there's light in here now, you can see a little better. So there's the water hookup. So now you can see it better in the light, because it was dark in here. I do apologize for that, but so there it is. And so now I just gotta fix it so that the faucet part is stationary someplace right there. And then I'm gonna get a countertop and drill into this part, this metal part that's going across. So I'm gonna just utilize, instead of like and I'm gonna just utilize a lot of the little sources and the metal pieces and shit that's already in here, instead of buying a bunch of crap. And then I'll probably just close this up. I know that's extended out, but so I'm gonna have to pretty much, that's gonna be exposed out of the wood, whatever I do back here. The top part of this, I'm probably gonna, so maybe just do the sides and why is this door swinging on me like that? The sides and the top. Man, this is dirty. Ew. So lucky for me, the carpet and stuff was already pulled out of here. Let me go get my staple gun. That didn't work. Oh my goodness. Okay, you know what? Just do it like this. Maybe I could, I don't know why it's not. Maybe I should do it like this. Oh, let me get my hammer. Oh shit, nope. And you have to really press down on it too. Okay, now it's better. That one needs to stick. That one needs to take. I was about to say, did I use all the staples? All right. So I stapled it down right here. And with this, I can just pretty much trim it off if I want to. I might leave it. I don't know. And then I could just go from here and staple it all the way down. This tripod is like really awkward sometimes. But so this was originally I was gonna put up there, but I think I'm gonna just use like the styrofoam stuff. I'm not sure. And then I want to get a roof vent, because you can see it's already outlined for you to put a vent in right there. So most likely I'm not gonna do it myself. I don't trust myself to do it. So I'll get that professionally done, because I don't trust myself to cut that out. I mean, I can cut it out, but I don't trust myself to install the roof vent, you know. So I'm gonna just have it professionally done at some point. So let's get this finished, and then let's see about and then we can see about maybe trying to put a couple of those pieces down once we staple a little bit more down. Let's see. A piece of wood picture. Yep. All right. And then over here. All right, we're going to see about those little pieces now, because we got this pretty much down. Alright, so we're going to see if this is going to work. So. I got a pattern on there like a tire. Okay, so far that's 2. Because I just did like a guesstimation. A guesstimation on how many I was gonna need. But we'll see. Okay, that's in. That's there. The pieces come off. The ends come off. What the heck? What was that? So that you can connect them. So they come out as end pieces. See that? They're all corners. Yeah, then you can keep those and use them for later or whatever. So, all right. So let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiles, and it comes 18 in a pack. So what did I estimate it across? I think I estimated about 4 because I thought the pieces were going to be bigger, but they're not. But anyway, this is what it looks like so far. Not bad. Not bad.
Jarvis, let's go. It's not time for your video game.
Anyway, so I estimated a little less than I thought.
Hi, Grandma.
Okay, can you get out of here?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, that's the bus. Oh my God, that's the bus.
Okay, so let's see, 6 across. Let's do some quick stuff for a minute. I think 6 across. I think this. I don't know how far I'm gonna take this.
You're fun. You need to get better at
I don't know how far I'm gonna take this.
I'm gonna get back on the game. Hold on. I just got back from
At least I gotta estimate. Let's see. Let's see, 6. About. Let's see. I gotta figure out how far I'm gonna go, and to cover the floor, because I don't think the 2-pack that I got, I don't think that's gonna do it. So let's just say 6. Let's say 6 feet. Let's see, 6 feet. We'll just say because the van is actually longer than that. So let's just say, yeah. I got, let's see. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, maybe, maybe. Maybe because again, like I said, I don't know if what I'm gonna do with the seat. So, because the seat goes right here. Right now, it's over here with Mr. Skeleton on there and everything. So, I might just come. This is four is right here, and then I'll figure out rather if I'm going to bring it out further. I can always buy more, so it's not like it's But oh, look how it looks back there so far. It looks good so far. So the 2-pack might be okay for as far as I'm gonna take it. So let's just see. Let's just see. Let's just see. Oh, so this is the remote for my little kill switch thingy. So, oh, let me show y'all. I can give you a little demonstration on how it works. Did I fucking ruin the door? Probably. Anyway, so let me see. Sometimes this door don't want to open. Ugh. And the van is very high up and even more so higher since they got the all-terrain tires on them. Okay, so you see I got the key in here and it's not starting, right? So we're gonna turn this on. Lights. Oh, it's dead. But anyway, you see that I didn't even get that much because I didn't let it run long enough. When I jumped the battery, I didn't let it run long enough. But you can see the light right there. And so when I turn the switch, hit this button, it turns it off. So I need to jump the battery and probably drive it around for a little bit so that you can get a good charge because I only let it run for a few minutes when I jumped the battery. And that wasn't long enough for it to get a full charge. So that disconnect switch thing, get one. Get one, get one. Amazon sells them. I got mine from my auction site for a few bucks, but Amazon has them too. Matter of fact, let me look for it and I can show y'all. Let me see. Disconnect switch. Battery. Yep, there it is right there. Let's see. Oh, they have a few different ones. Okay, so right now, Amazon has it on sale. So this is it right now. It's $29 right now. And this is the same exact one I have. And it says it's regular $31. But this is the same exact one that I have. Yep, that's the same exact one. Okay, let me open this door so we can finish the But I showed you the demonstration of how it works. That's good. My van didn't start up because I fully charged the battery when I jumped it. So it's not like it doesn't work. It does. It's just that I didn't fully charge the battery. Okay, so back to this. Let me see. Okay. So I'm gonna take the bottom off of this so that it can connect to the bottom. So we'll be taking bottom and side pieces off, except for when we do the corners. We'll keep the side pieces on when we do the corner. But bottom and these need to come off. So these are basically the ends, so you can close it up wherever you need to close it up. I have to put this in a bag and save them. So I'm not gonna throw them away. Yeah. That's how it looks so far. And the only thing, I'm not gonna staple it down because, like, as it gets dirty and stuff, I want to be able to pull up the pieces or whatever and clean them, you know. So I'm not gonna like permanently put it down. That was one of the things that my son suggested. He was like, yeah, that would work great, because that way when you need to clean them, you can just take it out and I think I'm gonna go in on that side. Yeah, I'm gonna go in on that side. So I'm gonna turn y'all around this way and tilt you down so that way you can see the floor. And then turn this way. So I went to Utah over the weekend, and they have a lot of RV resorts, literally resorts, not campsites, resorts. It's like they were everywhere, literally everywhere. So once I get this thing done, RV resort, here I come. Okay. Hopefully that's apparent. And you're wondering, like, it's board underneath here, so I'm not stapling it to the metal, which I don't think I will be able to anyway, but just to let you know, it's not metal. Alright, so we leave the corners on when we put them over here in the corners. So I need to put this one over here. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with those. Ouch. Where's my hammer? 'Cause that is not good. One thing about this staple is it doesn't, like it staples it down, but you need the hammer to actually like really put it down in there. Maybe it's just the way I'm using it. Maybe it's me. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna do my staple. Crazy dogs. Okay. So far it's looking good. And not only that, it gives extra padding and some insulation. It kind of soundproof it look too. Maybe a bit. So it looks like that was the end of that package. This is all I have left. And then it is basically did 3 rows. So I'm gonna have to order more. It looks like. I'm gonna leave a corner. Hold on, y'all.
Leave her alone.
All right. I'm gonna have to take the corner off that. Oopsie. Because of this thing right here. So I might have to trim this up. Oh, this is what I forgot. I forgot to take the corner off of this one. Okay. That's why it wasn't fitting. Okay, so I need my box cutter. greatest, but I mean, hey, this is the gas tank thingy right here. Jesus, that thing is, it's dirty around there. I need to clean that for real. Put that here. Okay. Staple. Yep, there's fluid under there. And it didn't staple. All right. It don't need to be perfect back here because this is where the bed is gonna be. So it doesn't. I don't feel like it needs to be perfect. You're not gonna really see the floor like that. Here. Put these pieces here like that. Nope, that ain't gonna work. Okay, so moving on. We're gonna keep those pieces there. They're like the little corner pieces. Never know where you might need it for something else. So we're gonna keep those. Go for it, did 3 rows. Which means it's only gonna be, I don't know, it's shorter right in between here. So might not need as many. Okay. We'll see. It's tacky. I should have took that tape off. I am going to staple this one. See if it works. Nope. Okay. We'll just go with the flow. We'll figure out something else to hold that down. So this one, we'll just keep the end piece on here. Oh, wait. Maybe not. Because we got to cover that part. Okay, so what we're gonna do for this one is this one, we're just gonna basically cut around it. Scissors, like, cause what in the heck? Okay. Now it's fitting in there. Did I cut it perfect? No. I did it. Okay. We'll figure out a way for that. I'm putting the bed back here, so you're probably in the morning, likely not even gonna see that. It's not gonna be unsightly or anything. Okay, so and that's where the gas tank is. So, all right. Pull off all the corners. Once you do the corner, then you have to pull off the rest of the corners. Keep going across, and then leave the corner when you get to the corner. That makes sense. And we will be doing our regular scheduled program of Halloween, not so much shopping, but more like window shopping for me. Because after that 1 year, yeah, nah. And now right now with even the stuff that I bought, I'm trying to figure out what the hell am I gonna do with that stuff. You know what I mean? Because right now I'm on the go. So, should I cut this in half? Oh, I hate to fucking cut this in half. I wonder if I just like get some glue or something and just glue it right there and shit. I don't know. Okay. We're gonna put this board on there to like at least put some weight on it so it'll kind of take the form of this space. I'm gonna do that. I need like a can or something. But meantime, I'll just leave it like that. But I do need to figure out how to finish off these corners and shit. So let me see. Corner. See what I mean by the corner? So I'm up against this. So we're just gonna leave that. We're not gonna seal the corner off of that. And just put it down. And it's not perfect because I see some like in certain areas popping up. But so far I like the way it looks. No, not the door closing. Jeez. It's been windy off and on where I'm at, so I blew the door closed. Oh, I tell you, it's much easier crawling in here using this. Yeah, this was like the best idea ever is to use the gym, these little towel things, because it's so much easier. Like when you're on your knees and stuff. And I don't have a van that you can stand up in, as you can see. So most of my maneuvering is pretty much going to be very low. So this is good on the leg area. It's perfect. And I mean, push comes to shove, I could throw the rug over it if I need to and whatever. But I don't think I will, but just to say, you know. I could cut that in half and put that like in a corner or something. With all the little corner pieces I got. Not enough to actually make. I mean, I guess if you could piece them together. Yeah, probably could work. I mean, I guess if you piece them together or whatever, it might work. I could actually put them together and fill in like little gaps. Well, looks like I'm about to get one more package. No, not everything. Let me get the box. Ow! I gotta get a running thing right here because I swear I'm gonna seriously hurt myself. All right, so that's what it looks like so far. I think it looks good. It looks damn good. I just need to get more now. I think, not 2 more packages, maybe just one. I think one will do it. Unless I'm gonna do the whole floor, then 2. Maybe just go ahead and get 2 more. I believe they were on sale too for like 25 bucks. No, because I found one that was like 19 bucks, so another $40. Yep, that's gonna be another 40 bucks. Yes, that's much easier on the knees, climbing up in here. I see something popping out, so much easier on the knees. But it looks real good. I mean, sweep this off, sweep it off, pull it up. Look at y'all. Come on, sit up. Pull them off, take the pieces out, clean them off, or it's even easier to clean because it says it's waterproof too. So, I mean, you don't even necessarily have to take them out. You just wipe them with a damp rag and clean them like that. But yeah, it's in a pattern of a truck tire or whatever. So, well, today we got the water thing in. And I still need to work on my van. I still need to work on it for its mechanical issue wise. A lot of it's been taken care of already, but I still have like some other little things I need to replace. Like the radiator. The radiator was kind of jacked when I got it, so I had to keep putting filling up the radiator and stuff. And then I end up getting like some sealer, which you just pour in there, and it's supposed to seal wherever the leak is. And so far that's been working. I haven't had to worry about like it to keep refilling it so far, but it still needs to be replaced, especially if I'm considering doing like long distance driving and stuff like that. I don't want that thing to eventually, conk out and then I'm just stuck in the middle of nowhere or whatever. So I'm just gonna replace it. I just need it put on. I already bought the radiator from like AutoZone, and then some other stuff needs to be fixed, and that's about it. I think, and I think I might have an oil leak. I think I see something underneath there. So I need to figure out where that leak is coming from too. The carburetor filter, that's been changed, so now it doesn't run real hard, like it's struggling to breathe like it was before. But it's smoother running now. And then the air vent, which I didn't even know that's what the heck that little fan thing forms, and then that thing there is where the air comes in. I didn't even know that's what that was, but since they changed the filter, so now it works. Like, it's crazy. And plus it changed some fuses too, because there was one that was burnt out. But I gotta figure out a way to do this. Put this faucet thing. So this is like kind of like what I had in mind, doing it something like this. Maybe put it right here, like I said, and then try to do a zip tie thingy. I guess we could try right now. I don't know. I don't even have to drill a hole, because I have a zip tie that's long enough to, well, if I wanted to stay still, because with the zip tie, if I just wrap it around here, it's still probably do this sort of thing. So, but I wanted to stay like right there. Right there. I might need to get a longer hose too. But this one was cheap. It was on sale for like $10. So I was just like, okay, let me get that. That's should be long enough for what I need it for. So I'll just let y'all look at that just in case you decide, that's something you might want to do. Again, this is a shut-off valve right here. This is the little swivel thingy. So basically, you could turn this like this, and it's not unscrewing anything because it's a little swivel thing. You can look back in this live and see how the pieces I showed you, because these are two different pieces. And basically, I made a faucet just from a shut-off valve and a little swivel thingamajiggy. And then there's the water outlet. I gotta figure out why is it so loose on the outside. Looks like I should have, like, I didn't consider that. That's probably why it's not screwed in there right, maybe. I don't know. But I just gotta put some the sealer tape around it too. I already checked this out. I already tested this. It works perfectly. No, it's screwed. Make sure it's like it won't go anywhere, and no moisture is getting in and shit like that. But yeah, so this is basically camping hookup. So when you go to the campsites and it has water and electrical hookup, they'll have consistent running water and not using your water tanks that you normally would use if you were anywhere else that don't have a hookup, basically. Campsite hookups, this is what we're going to use. We're going to use this, and we're going to use this instead of the generator. So a lot of times, so I would say this is the plan for this. So when we're at the campsite or whatever, if the generator needs to be charged, we'll plug it up to charge it up. What in the heck? I need to charge my phone. We'll plug it up and charge it up, and for the most part, so if we go anywhere else that doesn't have a hookup, because a lot of times you can get a spot that don't have a hookup, and that's perfectly fine. But then you'll have your generator. You probably more than likely not going to have a water hookup, but then you'll have your inside, your tanks or whatever on the inside. But when you get a spot that has a hookup, charge up your generator, fully charge it, get a power strip. I'm sorry. Like sometimes I just my brain gets up. Get a power strip and plug it up because it's the female connection, right? Get a power strip and just use that instead of using your generator. Save your generator for when you're at places, when you go places that don't have a hookup. But when you have access to a hookup, use a power strip and save your generator. Because that is the plan. And it's a brilliant one. I don't care what any of you say, it's a brilliant plan. And then use the campsite's water instead of using your water that you're saving, right? Use the campsite's water, right? I just thought that, because I haven't seen anybody that has come up with an idea like that. Don't use your own resources if you don't have to. You know what I mean? If you go to these campsites, use those resources there and save yours for when you're at places that you don't have that convenience. You know what I mean? It makes sense. Oh, and I also bought a extension cord. What the heck did I get a extension cord for? Oh, to plug into the outlet at the campsites. So I got this. How many? I think this is 50 feet. Or is it? Is this 50 feet? Let me see. I think it's actually shorter. It might be 25. But the outlets don't usually be very far from where you would park anyway. So, I think this length is fine. So plug this in, plug it in here, plug it to the outlet at the campsite, and then plug up the generator. To charge it up if you need it to be charged. If not, again, use a power strip. I will be buying a power strip so that I won't have to use my generator. And then if I go to another spot that don't have a hookup, then I have a fully charged power generator. I have a fully charged generator. Now this one that I have, it has the 2 sockets, cigarette lighter charger up here at the top. This is the charger, and there's also an app that you could download on your phone to see like where the charge levels are at on your generator and stuff like that, so you could kind of keep up with that from the app on your phone. But my solar panel, I didn't show you guys the solar panel that goes with this. It's actually the Gold Zero solar panel as well. And I tried to plug that up when it was completely dead. I plugged it up and it took forever for it to charge. It didn't even really fully charge it when it was completely dead, which I thought was kind of crazy that it didn't fully charge it. So this is the solar panel. So it basically has a case and all that, and it's really fucking heavy. It's heavy. It's definitely heavy. So will I be using the solar panel? I don't know. It's heavy, as you can see. It's very. Let me pull back so y'all can really see. It's bulky. It's bulky. So honestly, I don't know where I would make room for this and still have all my other functionalities in there without this being in the way, So I think that was what really motivated me to come up with this idea to put a power outlet on the van so that I don't have to carry around this bulky solar panel that's going to be in the way and take away some of my convenience. You know, I mean, yes, my van is I have this extended cab, but I wanted stuff in here to be functional. I don't want stuff to be in the way or whatever, you know, and that's, like I said, that thing is big, it's bulky, it's heavy, and I really don't honestly know where the heck I would keep that in here. I'm gonna have a bed here, a countertop right here, and where the hell am I gonna put that? I'll have to slide it underneath my bed, and still, you see how wide it is. So even if I was to slide it under the bed, it's gonna be hanging out some type of way, and I'll be stepping on it or whatever. So I did think about putting like a wire storage thing on the back. I thought about that. That is an option. I'm not gonna buy it right now. But I mean, if I carry a lot of stuff, that would have to be an option to put on just to carry extra things. Putting the solar panel back there, I don't know, cause and then I'm asking for for it to be stolen if I put it back there. So that's another concern. And I thought about maybe putting it on the top, but I mean, again, it's like I don't know if you guys know what that looks like, but it's it's huge. And it has a stand, but even like when I took it out to set it up to I was straining. Like it shouldn't be a hassle to set up a solar panel to power up your damn generator. It should be lighter. Like there's a lot of women that are doing van life, and the last thing we want to do is be wrestling with some heavy crap to in order to power up our stuff. Like that's crazy to me. It's crazy. They should start making these solar panels a little more lightweight and to power up your generator for the wattage that you have. Like this has a lot of wattage. I think, what is this? Where's my manual book? It's around here somewhere. I swear. They have different ones, but this one is supposed to be for the purpose of when you have a power outage and stuff like that. So this is the book. So let me see which one is mine's. Let me see. Okay, so mine's is the 1500. So power supplies is 14 hours. Kitty fast charge. Okay, car charging 2.5. Okay, that just basically tells you how long it would take using all the different power sources to charge it up. So mine's is 100 watts. It says 100 watts. Designed for portability, Nomad 100. I don't know what that means. But let's see, better solar charge. 12 to 14 hours full charge. 12 to 14 hours? Who has that much time to be charging? Like, come on now. It charges faster when you plug it into an outlet, to be honest with you. Because I let this set out for a whole day connected to the solar panel, and like I said, it didn't even fully charge. I waited till it was dusk to put it up, and it still wasn't fully charged. I mean, that's nuts. So I guess let's say better solar charge. So 200 watts, best solar charge. This is what, 300 watts. So what do you get more? That don't even make sense. What if you get more wattage when you charge it up by the solar? They have other products too, kind of targeted to camping, nomad, you know, stuff like that. But these are all the different ones that they have. Mine's is the 1500, but they have different ones. And I think this is good enough for whatever I need it for. You know, I'll probably get another one later. It probably won't be this brand, but I'll get another one later. Just as backup to keep other things running. But, yeah, that whole solar thing, that shit really made me mad. I'm like, what a ripoff. Okay, so this is the flooring, like I showed you guys earlier. That's what we got done today. We did the water outlet. I gotta figure out how to tighten this up, cause this is like for real. Like for real. I don't understand why this won't tighten up, or maybe it's not supposed to tighten up. I don't know. But anyway, so this, put it like that. And this is what both of them look like. So water and the power. And then this is nothing. I was using this tape to kind of keep the thing. When I was really wrestling with this, as you can see all the scratches and stuff that I did when I was trying to, and it shouldn't have been that hard, but it was the screws that came with the thing that was messing everything up. I had to use some different screws. Count your days, Amazon. It didn't make sense. And so this is the inside. I'm still working on stuff here. All this stuff, this was pulled off when I bought it. It was pretty much stripped down already when I bought it. And mind you, I've had it for it's going on a year now. It'll be a year in July. It'll be a year in July that I've had the van. Cause I got it right before I went to Oklahoma for training. Anyway, so I think I'm gonna wrap this up here. So I think I've shown you guys just about the most important things that you probably should do with your van. Again, like I said, I don't see a lot of people with these hookups so that they could use other resources other than their own that they already have in here. Save your own stuff. And when you go somewhere with a hookup, use that. So start putting the outlets and stuff, put those in. And the disconnect switch, again. So for people that's just coming in, whatever, I talked about the disconnect switch for your van, especially if you're having battery issues. I have these lights on the inside that when I have these doors open, the lights don't cut off and it drains my battery. So you want to get this to shut your battery, set the power in your battery down. So I don't have nothing powered on right now. No lights is on in there, nothing. And that'll save your battery. So that's important too. So get that. And get one of these and one of these. They don't cost that much on Amazon. And the disconnect thing. All right. So I think this is all I'm going to do today. Thank you guys for watching. I know some of you guys are probably disappointed about the whole tiny home thing. I see you still watching those videos. Watch them, get what you can get, knowledge-wise or whatever. I'm not a professional, so I was just kind of coming up with ideas and bringing them to life in that tiny home. So it worked, you know. I stumbled on a lot of things because, you know, I didn't know. You know what I mean? You don't know until you figure it out. So get what you can get from that. I hope people enjoyed the design of it. I'll probably do the same thing in here, most likely. I did come up with a name for the van. Actually, the AAA guy, when he brought me another battery, this van, because it's a Dodge Ram B35, and for some reason, even on like things like Amazon and eBay, when I put it in, it's like it doesn't exist. So the AAA guy, he was like, I was look for it, I couldn't find it. It was almost like it's a ghost. So at that time, right at that moment, I didn't think of, but later when I was kind of thinking about it, I was like, Ghost. That's the name. I'm gonna call it Ghost. So yeah, and then I'll probably put like a stencil or something because you can see the paint and stuff on here is a little funky. But and on the sides, because they used to have a black stripe, I gotta sanded it down or whatever. But for the most part, I'll probably be painting over it and doing whatever to it to make it look a little different than how it looks right now. But yeah, his name is gonna be Ghost. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you try these ideas of these hookups. So when you go to these campsites, use the resources there and not your own. All right, so I'll be back again when I'm out here working, probably when I put in the panels or when I put up my countertop, because that'll be the next thing that I do is put up this countertop and maybe figure out a way to do something with that faucet. Okay, so thanks for watching. Bye for now.